Hi folks! If you're anything like me, you have a lot of wine corks in your house. While that probably means that we should both cut back on our drinking, it also means that we can make wine cork ornaments.
To make your wine cork ornaments, you're going to need to start with 8 corks, preferably from red wine bottles. You're also going to need some green ribbon, about 14 inches will do, some green felt, some masking tape, some wood glue, a pencil, a thumbtack, a marker, an iron, and a leaf pattern, which you can get from my website, 10cheaptricks.com. You're going to start with 4 of your corks. You're just going to take a little glue, just put a thin bead on there, and then you can stick them together like that. Move it. Okay, so you're going to glue them all together, just like that. So they make a rhombus, which you're saying, hey, isn't that a diamond shape? And to that I say, yes, a rhombus and a diamond shape, the same thing. And no, I'm not just trying to show off how well I did in geometry back in high school, which is a long time ago now. But I actually have a reason for calling it a rhombus, which is a kind of a squished square. Once you got them in your rhombus shape, you're just going to take a little piece of masking tape, like so, and wrap it around there, just to kind of hold them together while the glue sets up. There you go. And just be careful. Now just allow those to dry for a couple of hours. Now when everything's nice and dry, you can just gently peel back that tape, that masking tape, and you got your rhombus, your diamond shape, or your rhombus, and I'm calling it a rhombus for a reason that's going to be very apparent. So we got that. You're going to take 2 more of your corks. I like the prettiest one, and this one's very nice looking. And you're going to take and put a little bit of glue, just a thin bead of glue on that, and you're going to stick it to the bottom of your rhombus, right in between these 2 bottom corks, right there. Very good. And we're going to take another cork, and we're going to put just a thin bead of glue right on that. And we're going to stick it right there, next to those other 2 on that top row, so you have a row of 3. Now we're going to take some more masking tape. We're just going to take our masking tape, and we're going to wrap it around like this. There we go. So we have a nice triangle now. So we're moving along through our geometric shapes here. We went from a rhombus to a triangle. Okay, now when your triangle is all dry, you're going to take your last 2 corks. You're just going to put a little thin bead of glue on each of those. And you're going to stick them right here on the top row, right above the top row, in those little crevices in between. So, again, thin bead of glue, and right there in the crevasse above the row of 3 there. And once again, take this piece of tape right off there, and we're just going to secure those on top and to allow them to dry for a couple of hours. You take your 14 inches of ribbon, you can cut a little diagonal right there, and you take about 5 inches and you wrap it around your pencil. That's good. Just so it looks good, doesn't have to be precise. And you take your iron and you just give it a little press. It's 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. That's all it takes. We're just going to roll it over and hit it again. Just for a little bit. You're just going to take your green felt. You're going to put your pattern down on it. And we're just going to take a marker that we're going to use for the veining. We're going to trace around it. You can pick up the pattern at my website, 10cheaptricks.com. along with a PDF of the instructions for this project. Now you can just cut the grape leaf out. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to put the veins on our leaf now, and there's a couple of different ways to do it. You could just say, just take your marker and your pattern, and you can just kind of guess. They all kind of come together from that central line. You can just draw them in like that. And you don't need very much on something like this, so you can just kind of hand draw them in like that. Just a little to suggest veins, because grape leaves have very strong veins in them. Or, if your hand isn't that steady, you can actually take and fold the pattern along the lines. You just press it there, and then just follow that line right there. So you just fold the pattern along the line of the vein, just like that. Lay it down, lay the rest of the pattern down on the thing, just go like that. Same thing on the other side. There you go. So just fill it in a little bit. To put it all together, you're going to unwrap your ribbon from around your pencil. You got your leaf. You're going to squeeze a dot of glue right up here, right on the top. And you're going to take that little huge part of the leaf, and you're just going to stick it right down there. As you can see. Stick it right down there. That little U of the leaf. Okay, we've got our ribbon. We've unwrapped it from our pencil. So we're just going to loop this over. Gonna actually need some more glue, so we're going to just do that. Little dot up there. I'm going to take our loop of ribbon here. You're going to want to stick it right to the top of that leaf. So your tendril is hanging down. You got it right there in that crevice. Right there at the top. You're just going to take your thumbtack and you're going to insert it right there into the leaf, through the ribbons, and into the leaf. Just like that. And you're going to allow it to dry. Now that it's done, you can hang it on a tree or give it to a friend.